A story about prices and tariffs. Why are some things so expensive? Have you ever wondered why a toy costs more in one store than in another? Or why some toys from other countries cost even more? Let me tell you a story that will help you understand. This story is about a little squirrel, a busy town, and the mystery of prices and tariffs. In the middle of a big green forest, there was a small town called Acornville. The town was full of animals. There were rabbits, owls, beavers, and many others. But the smartest animal of all was a little squirrel named Nibbles. Nibbles loved counting things. He counted acorns, sticks, and shiny rocks. He also liked to sell things. One day, Nibbles opened a toy shop. He sold tiny wagons, dollhouses, and spinning tops. All the toys were made in Acornville. The prices were fair, and every animal in town loved shopping there. But one day, a bird flew in from a faraway land. Her name was Feathers, and she had toys too. Her toys were colorful and shiny. They were made in a place called Faraway Forest. Feathers said,
"This wagon is only 5 acorns.
Nibbles looked shocked.
My wagons cost 10 acorns. How can you sell yours for only 5?
Feathers smiled.
In Faraway Forest, the wood is cheap, and animals work for fewer acorns. So, we can make toys for less."
The animals in Acornville were very excited.
"Let's buy toys from Feathers,"
they shouted. Nibbles was worried.
"If everyone buys her toys, I can't sell mine. What will I do?"
So Nibbles went to Mayor Owl.
"Mayor,"
he said,
"Feathers is selling toys for less than half the price of mine. I can't compete."
Mayor Owl blinked his big eyes.
That's a problem,"
he said.
"Let me think."
The next day, Mayor Owl made a new rule.
"From now on, anyone bringing toys from Faraway Forest must pay a fee,"
he said.
"They must give 3 acorns to the town for each toy they sell. This fee is called a tariff."
Feathers frowned.
"That means I have to charge 8 acorns now. My toys won't be so cheap."
Nibbles smiled.
"Now my toys don't look so expensive."
This rule helped Nibbles sell his toys again. The animals in Acornville could still buy Feathers' toys, but they weren't much cheaper anymore. Let's think about this in a simple way. Imagine a race. 2 animals are running. One has light shoes and the other has heavy shoes. The one with light shoes runs faster. That's like Feathers, who can sell cheaper toys. The one with heavy shoes is like Nibbles, who needs more acorns to make his toys. A tariff is like adding weight to the fast runner's shoes. Now, the race is more fair. Nibbles has a better chance to win. But not everyone was happy. Some animals said,
"Why can't we just buy the cheaper toys? We want to save acorns."
Others said,
"If Nibbles goes out of business, no one will make toys here anymore."
The town was split. Some liked the tariff. Some did not. Little Bunny asked,
Why does the mayor care who makes the toys?
Mama Bunny said.
If we buy only from far away, our own workers lose their jobs. That's bad for Acornville.
But Papa Bunny said.
If we have to pay more for toys, that's bad for our acorns.
So who was right? It was not easy to say. Nibbles worked harder.
I will make better toys. Maybe then, animals will choose mine, even if they cost more.
Feathers also tried something new.
I will make special toys they can't find here.
Now both shops had something different to offer. Some animals bought local toys. Some bought toys from faraway forest. But they understood why the prices had changed. Prices can go up or down for many reasons. Tariffs are one of them. A tariff is like a ticket price at a gate. If you want to bring in goods from another place, you must pay. Sometimes, tariffs help local shops. Sometimes, they make things cost more. It's like balancing a seesaw. Too much weight on one side, and the other side goes up too high. Tariffs are used by leaders in towns, cities, and even big countries. They want to protect their workers. But they also must think about the buyers. When you see something expensive in a store, ask yourself.
Is it from far away? Is there a fee added to it? Did someone try to protect local workers?
Prices are like puzzles. Every piece has a reason. Tariffs are one of those pieces. Understanding prices and tariffs is like learning how to bake a cake. You need flour, sugar, eggs, and time. If sugar becomes more expensive, the cake will cost more. If the eggs come from far away and there's a delivery fee, that's like a tariff. Every cost adds up, just like every ingredient in a cake. Let's go back to Nibbles and Feathers. After the tariff was added, Feathers visited Nibbles.
I didn't mean to hurt your shop,
she said.
I just wanted to sell my toys.
Nibbles nodded.
I know. And your toys are very nice. Maybe we can work together.
They had an idea. Feathers would send parts of her toys to Nibbles. Then, Nibbles would build them in his shop. That way, they shared the work, and both made acorns. Now, Nibbles didn't have to do everything alone. And Feathers didn't have to pay as much tariff. They became a team. This new plan helped everyone. The toys were still fun. The prices were fair. And both shops stayed open. This is like what countries sometimes do. They find ways to work together. They make deals so that goods can move across borders with lower tariffs. That way, businesses in both places can grow. But sometimes, the rules change again. A new mayor may say,
we need higher tariffs to protect our town.
Or,
we should lower tariffs so things are cheaper for everyone.
Tariffs are like fences. They can be tall or short. A tall fence is harder to climb. That means it's harder for goods to come in. A short fence is easier to cross, so goods come in more easily. If you want to protect your garden from rabbits, a tall fence helps. But if you want to share your garden with your neighbors, you need a gate. Leaders must decide how tall the fence should be. They must think about farmers, sellers, and buyers. It's not easy. But it's important. Let's think about a new example. Imagine you want a new backpack. You see two backpacks. One is made in your country. It costs 20 coins. The other comes from far away. It costs 15 coins. But your country has a 5-coin tariff on backpacks from other places. So now, both backpacks cost 20 coins. You might choose the local one, because it helps local workers. Or maybe you like the design of the other one better. The choice is yours, but the price was changed by the tariff. Tariffs are not always good or bad. They are tools. Just like a hammer can build or break, tariffs can help or hurt. If a country uses too many tariffs, other countries may do the same. They may say,
"If you charge us more, we will charge you more too."
This is called a trade war. It's like two kids saying,
"If you don't share your toys, I won't share mine."
Trade wars can make many things more expensive. Not just toys and backpacks, but food, clothes, and even books. So what should we do? We should learn. We should ask questions. We should talk about these things, even when we are young. Because one day, we will grow up. And we will help make these decisions. Nibbles and Feathers didn't fight. They talked. They listened. They worked together. And their town was better because of it. Next time you hear the word
tariff,
remember this story. Think of Nibbles, Feathers, and the seesaw. Think of cakes, fences, and backpacks. Prices are not just numbers. They are stories. They tell us about work, travel, rules, and choices. They tell us about the world. And now, you know how to read them.